hoping to perform at this theater one day, Poppy. Getting in some practice? Well, I'd like to direct your attention to the view count below this right now. And then I'd like you to divide the like-dislike ratio into that to see how many people like that performance. There's your motivation booster. Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Last time, we made it to the entertainment district in Fontsamaima after doing a heck of a lot of shopping. Don't think it gets any more simple than that. And we learned all sorts of things, even some possibly uncomfortable things about Pyra's past. And now, I say it's high time that we go around and we see the city. Chemp's Churros. Ooh, I love me some Chemp's Churros along with my Charleston shoes. These items are both the same price, give an arts recharge. What's kind of odd about this shop is that it's a rare example of a shop you can never own. There are no deeds from it. I personally like to think of it as already owned by the theater. There's no striking a deal with those concession stand types. It's overpriced no matter what you do. I used to work at a concession stand. It was my job to rip people off. You try to sell them on rewards programs when really they're just getting a slightly less overpriced price. It's all a placebo, people. It's a placebo. The only ones who seem to come to me for money are ones under sorry circumstances. We're on the verge of war with Morardain, and people have to get on by rations. Have to get by on rations. But the nobles in their ivory towers are living as extravagantly as ever. The mercenaries don't seem to have it quite as so bad either, as it's normal for them to be hired as soldiers. What I'm saying is, there's a disparity in the social classes. And I won't deny it. I'm just as guilty of exploiting others for my own benefit. It's been kind of interesting seeing how this whole city fits together, because with how big this city is and how pretty Uriah is, how it was flourishing on a nature level, it's very easy to think of it as powerful and not really having too many problems. I remember I always felt like, oh, you know, compared to the Empire, this place just seems like it's so much more in control. I mean, we have those bumbling soldiers being all like, you're done, think you can take me, and all that, and, you know, Council Dougal was in power, and the Empire didn't really strike me as all that powerful right away. But there really are struggles on both sides. Each country has its own ups and downs, and it feels like a grass is always greener type situation. Is this where I want to go down there? Vask? Hey there. Hey, I'm a prep cook. That means I wash dishes, peel vegetables, that sort of thing. Yeah, I know, okay. I'm only just starting out. I was a mercenary till right recently. I'd always launch the enemy into the air and then smash them down to the ground for massive damage. I loved that combo. But now, my biggest dream is to become a cook at the court. I'd like to imagine Queen Rakura one day eating the food that I made. But for now, I gotta keep peeling. I didn't want to go down right here. I was trying to show how interconnected everything is. Let's go back up to by the playhouse. There was over this way, yes. We saw that ledge with that treasure trove on it when we were talking to old Olivio. Let's crack it open. And only because we've been diligent about filling in charts, we get rewarded like good little 100%ers. Specials level 3+, and a boatload of money. Up there is the playhouse. This is the first rooftop of them all, and we saw, when we were talking to old Vask over there, that on this ledge is another treasure trove. Oh, that's disgusting. Cora's a ways away from hitting her level 3, and it would be so easy to unlock her lockpicking. Definitely something to remember for later. Can't believe a little wooden chest is like that. I know that that doesn't guarantee that it'll have something good in it, but usually the red chests are better than the wood, the gold chests are better than the red. It's a typical hierarchy system that doesn't get strayed away from too much. That's why I was surprised to see that have such a high requirement. Starting off, we're gonna go run by a little Jackal over there. Such a cute name. I'd love to give that to a cat, little Jackal. Let's see. Dobrin? I thought you were on a laptop for a second, then I remembered, oh yeah, it's fantasy. You, hey, you! I guess I am blocking your view with my hair. You over there, you've inspired me deeply in a way I can scarcely describe. I'm right here, I'm not deaf, I might have wings covering my ears, but something bothering, friend. Ah, what a dashing profile! I'd love to try and capture it with a sketch or two. But as much as I say I'd love to immortalize you in art, I actually have another more pressing request. Tora want more info. She's just flattering you with compliments. She doesn't really think you're sexy, Tora. Hormonal teens. I was working on some landscapes, I got a bit carried away, and before I knew it, I was out of paint. I could only use special paints of the highest quality. Actually, I concoct them myself. You need the right ingredients for really vivid color. It's the foundation that my very work is based upon. That makes sense. I asked my mercenary buddy to try and find some, but I couldn't afford the fees. This conflict with Moradane has really made things expensive. Too expensive for an impoverished artist like myself, anyhow. That sounded bad, very bad. He's so invested here. But just when I thought things were hopeless, you appeared before me. Yes, I would call it fate. Destiny is like the artwork of the gods. If I may, I would like to ask you to find me the ingredients that constitute my paints. I'm afraid I cannot offer cash, but I will surely find you something valuable in return for your services. Does my offer please you? Will you accept? We'll give it our best shot. Many thanks. What I require is crust-tip chitin and tricolor rock. I dare say crust-tip chitin can be had by felling Crim crust-tip at Farlane Wells. Tricolor rock can be found in rocky parts of Uriah. 1,000 thanks. Nia's got the right idea. Looking at that view with the Titan battleship and the streetlights, Fonsamima truly comes alive at night. The day theme that we heard was definitely epic, and I love going into town with that though, but really, Fonsamima at nighttime is my favorite way to experience it. And for that, that's why I've set it to nighttime here today. Whoa! Remember what I said about how it gets to be a bit much if you have every option on the map enabled? That's every collection point in this field. That's how much there is for you to do. Any which way you go, any way that you choose to explore things, any weird curiosity that you have about the scenery in the background, there will be collectibles for you to grab. Many of them have purpose, and even the ones that don't could go towards refining an ox core. Truly, nothing you do to explore is a waste of time. These enemies look quite weak, so I'm thinking about going all in on my damage dealing. We're gonna have Van Damme taking the lead, Rex is gonna be out there using Break, and Topple as well. Tora's got his own Topple art, I got my launch art, sounds good. Let's go for the Muscle Slash! Said it for you, Van Damme, so you didn't have to. You were free to just go at it. Tora, you open up with a stone. Rex, if you could do anything with that Break, it'd be very nice. Oh no, you're going for okay, going for the elemental weakness. I guess you're paying attention to the blade combo, which is odd because usually you should be paying attention to the driver combo. It's kind of your thing. Anchor shot. Man, not playing as somebody with Break really does have its disadvantages. You're just waiting for something that never arrives. I'm not gonna be able to do my final disaster here. It's pretty much done. Mega Eruption, go! She's going to do this to actually nothing. Oh no, it's still there. It's still there. It's still good. It's still good. We fried it up good. Typically enemies don't drop quest items. It's kind of a rare quest objective, so usually when that happens, it means that the enemies are quest exclusive and will otherwise not be here. You can't really plan ahead for these quests, grab them at a convenient time. It's just simply not there. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna skip farm these two. There are others that are up north over by where the great bringer of chaos himself fell to his doom. It may be a historical landmark, but unfortunately they've yet to have time to build the statue to him up there, so there's nothing to see yet. We just skip farm these two, and it should be absolutely easy.
Weapons drawn!
Biggie Pond's arts are splody.
Well put, Tora. Oh, stupid me! I switched over to Rex saying fine, I'll use the break art myself, but he doesn't have break art on canon, duh. I was thinking of Percival. Lady, I hope you're not disappointed in this massive downgrade from Tora's stunning physique. Ah, this is exactly what I require, magnificent! You have assisted me greatly. With this, I can complete my work. What'll you do when this is complete? I'm hoping to sell my wares to a noble named Isolde. Isolde has a special love for landscapes, and the one I'm working on will be irresistible to her. If she buys it, then I won't have to keep skipping lunch or for want of coin. Ah, but I haven't given you a reward yet. Here, I'm sure this will come in handy one day. Thanks. No, thank you. Do come back. I hope you'll let me paint you sometime. So I found out that chitin is pronounced chitin. I too am a fan of chitin Betos. Harvest necklace is our reward. I believe that's, well, I know it's an accessory. What could it be? Improve the effect of healing arts. Not going on you, big bud. The true best thing this quest brought was an accurate portrayal of every art student I've ever met. What's the rush on all this? It's because I'm starving, clearly. If I don't complete it, then I won't be able to sell it. But thanks to you, I should be able to finish it. I'm sure it'll fetch a handsome price. I wanted to worry about my next meal coming for a while. The exact same reward, just with a little bit of retaliation sprinkled on top. Both artists are gone. Left the easel behind, though. And up there, ooh, overlooking the city like its guardian. Up you go, up you go, up you go. Jeez. You don't have hitboxes, but it just feels more unwieldy to jump. Actually, no, you probably do have a different hitbox. What am I saying? Furara, overlooking the city to make sure no harm comes to her. And doing a piss poor job with how they're on the verge of war. Hello, friends. Furara was reflecting on bitterness of existence. People of Uriah and Morardain seem to like doing wars. Napon not do wars, really, but world of merchants fraught with competition. Yes, fraught. Peace means no winners or losers, but life always have winners, so people must try to not lose. Life very cruel. Voltus Trade Guild Walkie Walkie Guidebook say, conflict is source of opportunity. Furara bought many fusty fungus, so maybe try selling to Uriah Army to get monies for travel. Anyway, maybe we meet again. Best of luck. We meet him yet again. We'll hop down this way.
Oh my god.
Oh, craw. Such extreme thing. I like how Van Damme sounds on the stone. He just sounds so heavy everywhere he's walking. I mean, he is. All those Wii Remote pouches have got to weigh a guy down. Going out this way, there's a side quest over by the Titan battleship that we had not come across before. Borella. Oh, a treasure trove. Please don't have a high requirement. I really don't know if my heart can take that again. Thank you! Aggro boost 1. That's just auto attacks boosting, so it's pretty sorry. Got any interesting info?
It's a way to take and shit back to the reactors and boosters. That's not gonna take it in though. It was a long time ago when we were here trying to places actually Borat's last time. Any salvage or other assaults in the area to get the boosters and acting at trouble, but you might not know that salvaging boosters requires special tools. There's a no-con in the back streets of this here town who knows about these things. Goes by Seesaw.
Thanks a bunch.
Oh, don't mention it. I don't really like to be a driver, so I don't want sharing that info with you. If I was driving myself, it'll be a whole different story.
Sunken Boosters is a DLC expansion quest, I almost said quiz, from New Quest Pack 4. Imagine downloading DLC and then having to answer quiz questions in order to actually claim the thing that you'd pay real money for. We will speak to Seesaw in Torika Alley in Uriah. Outside Rudvik. How rude, Vic. I heard there's this blade called the Aegis that's been resurrected. If the program at my Moment Playhouse is anything to go by, it's the one that destroyed Allrest 500 years ago. There's been a public notice issued by the Orion Army about it, telling us to stay vigilant. Apparently, we're supposed to be on the lookout for a green core crystal. Well, I'm not gonna bother much about it. You are a smart man. You are a very smart man. You know what we do to people who are on the look for green core crystals? Kill them. I'm not joking. I'm not even joking there. That's what we've actually done to so many Ardanian soldiers. Common core crystals right there. And Seesaw. Hey ho. Friends have business with Seesaw? Ah, that story is old, Chestnut, yes. Which is to say, Seesaw, talk about needing special cylinder to salvage boosters from Cloudsea, yes. Never thought would see day when someone here in Uriah want to salvage that, though. Big surprise, yes? Really, is cousin pawn of Seesaw who live in Argentum who know all about this stuff, but Seesaw try to help. If friends bring materials, me take good old college try at making. First of all, need 1 silver cylinder for use as base. Then, zigzag shaft. Can salvage up in Argentum if somewhat lucky. Lastly, but not leastly, salvageable item from Gormott, Locust Spring. No, better make it 2. With those materials, Seesaw make booster cylinder just like Cousin Pawn taught. I believe that means that you're related to the Nopon from the other salvaging related quest that we did earlier. Ooh, I need the zigzag shafts. Those were the one in Argentum. Before we go off to grab those, down that way. Rock, old buddy, old pal, old friend of mine, you got wind mastery. You should be able to get us up this airflow without a third blade. You only need a second one to help you.
Looking forward to it.
Looking forward to it. Going riding high, blasting up through the air, physics-defying jumps for such a biggie pawn, and treasure trove. You are cruel, making me. I don't think there's any way that you would not be able to open this, because Rock is required to have lockpicking level 1 when he joins you, and Pyra is guaranteed to have focus level 1 when she joins you. You're just making me sweat for no reason, man. I've already exercised today. I don't need this pressure. Wind Mastery level 3? Oh, that one's kind of rough. Nia's got barely one of these blades. Up we go to talk to Popono. Tell me, what's the word on the street? Friends see red barrels around town. Those handled by Nopon Trade Guild. They marked with red paint so they easy to keep track of. Actually, not just Argentum Trade Guild that use them. They have nationwide application. Sometimes we try to make sure they under lock and key. But vandalism of barrels on the rise lately is getting a bit worrying. Wouldn't know anything about that, bud. I'm so sorry to hear that. That's really all that's up here? There's no treasure trove or anything? This is the higher requirement of the two. And that area that we're looking down on, that's got a staircase leading up to it. It's not any kind of secret place that you would need to do this for. I guess it's a living, breathing world. It doesn't have to have some kind of gameplay reason to have a high requirement. It can just be flavor. If they made them all have big rewards relative to what they were, it'd be boring. What I'm gonna do next is show you an all-new salvage point, but not in any kind of new area. By going over to the Maelstrom, the very ship that we used to get to the ancient ship to meet Pyra. Whoa, that kind of was weird. Aboard the Maelstrom over this way is a salvage point that's been open for quite a while that we haven't had a reason to go use. This one
Time for some treasure
is telling us all about Abix. I thought it was gonna be telling us about Abby. I wanted to hear more about Abby. She sounds cool.
Oh man, did I come up with a load of guff again?
This is the ideal salvage point to find those zigzag shafts.
Up, then.
I cracked and used a golden cylinder because this was taking so long, and I still didn't get one. Percy likes to dance and sing, doo-dah, doo-dah. Oh, yes, he really, yes, he does. Oh, doo-dah day. Oh, hey, a level 2 enemy came out this time.
Poppy is packing a million knock-on power.
Ouch, painful way to die. Death by dentist. This item is giving me more trouble than I bargained for, so I took a look at it, and with each normal cylinder, it's about a 5% spawn rate, and a silver only raises it up to about a 6%. This is definitely the toughest salvaging we've seen yet. Level up for Tora and Rex by a well-placed chain attack, and a skill level up for Dromark. Not always bad when things are a little on the grindy side. Grinding can have benefits, like experience points, and money, and items. And health insurance. Who would have thunk it?
This is now officially the worst salvage run ever.
Oh no! What is that? Wait, he was so horrified at the fact that he only brought up like 5 little nuts and bolts. I thought there was gonna be a level 70 enemy from that, because that does happen.
Keep eye on it.
Oh yeah! Spiked him into the dirt! Woo! Wow, that was cool looking.
Now it gets
This is a Nia can't fight.
Watch
Level up for Nia. Sprain.
I'm telling you, that's the last time I take on a salvaging job in an uncharted region. Uncharted region for more than is over the done thing.
Very insightful. I believe on the way back in, I saw over this way treasure trove that wasn't here before. Steep requirements, very steep requirements. And I don't think that's even the only one. Going up the stairs, there should be a door that we couldn't go into when this place was operational. Not taking any credit here one way or the other for that mishap. In it we go.
I hope it is something good.
Thank goodness it's not a double treasure. Thank goodness it's not a double skill check. A Nopon doubloon. That doesn't have any known purpose to us, and it won't have any purpose for a long time, but it might as well be taken with. Hello, friend. That was a terrible ordeal back there. I'm just glad we got out of it in one piece. Do you think Chairman Bana didn't know those people were members of Torna? I hope he'll investigate his clients more closely before taking on jobs in the future. Those guys weren't normal, I tell you. It's a miracle we escaped alive. It's like I make everyone talk to the most awkward one. Rex, you're making this so much more awkward than it would be otherwise. Nopon doubloon, coin featuring a picture of a Nopon. Acts like a key for opening a treasure trove. As we can see, 11 of these hidden throughout the world. Number 1 is done. Oh, and just outside, focus and super strength to break open this standard issue Argentum Trade Guild barrel. Heh, boosters for free. It's like you're kicking me while I'm down. I still haven't gotten that stuff. That was just because I spent so long doing this that I fell off the cliff and had to swim back up to the ship.
I can't wait. That could have gone better.
Oh my god! On a round where he's like, oh, that could have gone better. He gets it just fine. I am going to earn, or I have earned these rewards. I'm not going to earn anything more. I have done enough earning for one day. In here, I could turn in this for a compassion booster in 2600. I don't think I particularly need more money or boosters. What I do think I need is a new salvager rank. Dromark, you're terrible at platforming! Hopping out with a much more reasonable girth. 500G. Seriously? I'm gonna throw you on a seesaw when this is over. All this for one booster cylinder. There, booster cylinder is complete. Should try salvage point at Lashem Island in Gormont. Should come up with armloads of boosters, meh. Thank you so much. Is nothing to mention, really. If friends ever need more, can come by anytime. With every cylinder Seesaw make, Seesaw get one step closer to equal cousin pawn in art of cylinder craft. Seesaw has completed work on the special cylinder. You can now use the booster to do exactly what she said, and you can now talk to her to do exactly what she said. Quest complete that fast. Magnet chip, soldiering indoor attack up, and HP attack up boost. DLC continues to deliver on worthwhile quest rewards. Poppy got level 4 key affinity with that? That was before even Pyra. I've been favoring her a lot on Heart to Hearts, apparently. I always keep favoring her over Pyra because, well, we've had Pyra longer, so I figured that she would have kind of an advantage.
New Master Pawn will like Poppy's new capabilities.
What was that level 4? Leaping level 3. Here is Lashem Island. This had a salvage point on it.
So?
That's not the salvage point they're speaking of. What's opened up just to the side of Lashem Island is a whole new salvage point that has exactly what we're looking for. Since I've got 5 of every booster, I'd rather these not go to waste, so let's awaken. I'm gonna have plenty of boosters coming in. Let's just use some common core crystals and some boosters, see what we can find. No, not Rex, not Rex, not Rex. Nia. So happy to see you. I'm not trying to go for anything in particular. I'm just gonna awaken enough until my boosters are used up. 5 justice boosters. Wouldn't it be funny? Huh? Wouldn't it be funny? Not even the right element either. Here we are at near Lashem Island, eloquently put. Hold on a minute.
Oh, I can't wait. Yup.
Ba-ba, I was right.
All right.
I just fooled myself. That was not the right salvage point at all, hence why we didn't get the prompt to use that special cylinder on it. It is actually the Lashem Island salvage point that we used before. I was thinking, oh, it opened up a new salvage point. That'd be kind of stupid if it was one that you had normal access to, but I guess sometimes stupid is just stupid. Booster cylinder. A special cylinder crafted by Seesaw allows you to salvage boosters.
Oh, I can't wait.
Please let this have an easy prompt. Oh, what?
Ta.
X. Okay, 2 out of 3 ain't bad at that speed. Abex.
Oh, I demand a do-over.
Really? After all that hard work, you demand a do-over. All of that in 3 boosters.
Do this together.
3.
This up and we'll win for sure.
Just toss your army of metallic generic people into the grinder and you'll get more than that in a matter of seconds.
So many extra words.
This is not remotely worth it. That's even taking into account that this is a pretty bad round and I could do better. There was so much trouble to just make one of these cylinders, and boosters aren't even that great. Three boosters!
Come out.
Anyway, with that, we've completed a few side quests, and I think we're gonna end things off there. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles 2, we're gonna go around the world in a round of side questing and see what we can do all around the Titans. See you guys then.